All right, my beautiful queens, you are welcome. No life, no life. Thank you so much for joining. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. I hope you're all doing fine. So, my name is Queen Sika. My full name is Meredith Kweku. My full name is Meredith Kweku. And over here, we talk about home birth, pregnancy tips. So you are all welcome. Feel free to leave a comment in comment section. So this is my first time actually coming live to meet my beautiful subscribers one-on-one. So I'm not going to be taking too much time. It's going to be very, very brief. We are going to be discussing on the first things we need to stay away from in our first trimester. So, in our first trimester of pregnancy, what are some of the things that we need to stay away from? During this discussion, if anything is bothering your mind, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Hello, Ravi. You are welcome. Thank you so much for joining. You want to leave a comment, anything you want to talk about. You can also drop a comment on where you are watching me from. All right, I'm streaming live from Ghana. Okay, so first and foremost, let's go to the first things that we need to stay away from during our first week of pregnancy. All right. So during the first trimester of pregnancy, it's typically advised to avoid certain things to promote a healthy pregnancy. So one of the things that you would want to avoid is alcohol and tobacco. Yes, if you are somebody like me, once a while, when you are not pregnant, you would like to go to the beach, you would like to go somewhere to chill, and you would love to drink some kind of small percentage of alcohol. But when you find out you want to stay away from any form of alcohol, be it 1%, 2%, 5%, you want to stay away from it. Secondly, you want to stay away from tobacco. Yes. Now, anything in the form of coffee or tobacco, you want to stay away from. Now, why do we need to stay away from such things? Because we are safeguarding our baby, our small little one in the womb who is so innocent, my darling. So we are thinking towards protecting the small baby in our womb who is so delicate. Up to us, we have no problem taking alcohol. But as for the small baby in the womb, we need to protect them. So it can harm the fetus, the developing fetus. And what kind of harm does it cause to these fetus? These fetus can come out to have body defects, okay? They can have defects, so many kinds of defects. So please, if you're here and you are pregnant, you want to take care of yourself, you want to go and then make sure you know you are pregnant. Make sure you are aware you are pregnant. Never tell yourself, I wasn't aware I was pregnant. No. For the first week that your menstruation didn't appear, you need to test yourself so you know you are pregnant so that you can take the necessary precautions. Thank you so much for the likes, everybody. So the next thing that we need to do is certain types of food. Please, if you're watching me, my name is Queen Sika. This is the first time I'm coming on YouTube Live, and I'm so happy I have you guys watching from different kinds of the world, different locations. Kindly leave a comment. You can say hi to me. You can drop where you are watching from so we can get connected. I'm so happy to have you all here. So the next thing you want to avoid is certain food. Now, Which kinds of foods do we need to avoid? Which kinds of foods? We have unpasteurized food, undercooked foods, okay, and then deli meats. Okay, so due to foodborne diseases, hello, Conrad Lasky. You are welcome, Conrad Lasky. Where are you watching me from? Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. Now, you can also drop a comment about the challenges you're facing during your pregnancy, and we will be ready to give you solutions to help you have a healthy pregnancy journey. All right. Thank you so much. So, when you eat unpasteurized meat, uncooked meat, deli meat, what happens to your system? You are at risk of foodborne diseases. You are at risk of foodborne disease. Hello, Amanda. Amanda, you are welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So you don't want to be eating these types of meat so that you will have low risk, all right? Amanda, I can see your comments, but I don't know the language you're speaking, so kindly, if you can type in English so I can respond to your comment in the comment section, all right? I really appreciate your comment in the comment section. Fantastic. Okay, so let's move to the next thing that we need to do. You see, most of us, we don't like going to the hospital. Somebody like me, I don't like going to the hospital. But when you find out that you are pregnant, my darling, so that whenever things are going on wrong with you, your doctor can take a proper check on you and give you recommended medications, all right? Hello, Timonji Gamer, you are welcome. Amanda, thank you so much. I'm doing fantastic. All right. So you don't want to rush to the drugstore to purchase a drug that you heard your friend recommend to you. No, it's a big no, my princess, my darling. It's a big no. You want to go to the hospital for a proper checkup so the doctor can recommend a proper medication for you. Why do we need to do that? You know, the fetus in our system is so delicate that the side effects of some drugs can give the baby some body defects. Since we want our baby to grow up without any form of defect, we need to take the necessary precautions, such as Timonji. My name is Meredith Kweku. My name is Meredith Kweku, but my friends love to call me Coach Eddie because I coach a lot of people on how to live a healthy, active lifestyle. So they love to call me Coach Eddie, and that's why we have Coach Eddie Birth. Thank you so much for asking my name. I really appreciate it. Feel free to ask any questions, all right? Okay, so let's move to the next thing that we need to avoid. We've talked about three things. We've talked about alcohol, tobacco, certain foods. We've talked about medications. Now, caffeine. You know, we normally wake up in the morning when we are not pregnant. We take this herbal teas and all that, which contain which contains a lot of artificial added caffeine. So artificial added caffeines are very harmful to our body. You know, we have natural caffeine. For example, pepper has natural caffeine. If you are in Ghana, kontomire has natural caffeine. Some other green leaves have natural caffeine, which is very good for our body because it energizes our system, all right? But artificial caffeines, we need to avoid them. Why? Why do we need to avoid artificial caffeine? You can limit or totally avoid. Limit intake of excessive caffeine consumption. because it may increase miscarriage. You don't want to have miscarriage, my darling. You don't want to have miscarriage. Hi, I'm Indian girl. Hello, Kotai Hasini. You are welcome. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Meredith Kweku. My friends love to call me Coach Eddie. You're welcome to Coach Eddie Birth Education. All right. So to avoid miscarriage, we need to avoid or limit the intake of caffeine. All right. Now, the next thing that we need to avoid is hot taps. Hot taps. HOT hot taps. On a normal basis, we love to bathe bathe our body in a tub of water. But we need to be precautious because in cases when we are feeling cold excessively, then we can dip ourselves in hot water. But we that are mothers don't have problems when we dip ourselves in hot water. But the babies in our womb, they might be affected. Elevated body temperature can be harmful to the developing baby. All right. Amanda says music. All right, music. Fantastic. The next time I'm going to be here, I'm going to play music on the background for you. Okay, don't worry. Now, let's look at the next thing that we need to do. We need to avoid as pregnant women in our first trimester. In the second trimester, we are going to talk about the things that we should avoid in the second trimester, but right now we are talking about the first trimester. In my next live, we will talk about things we need to avoid in the second trimester and also in the third trimester. All right, so you want to join my next live so you can learn and get educated and empowered towards your a healthy birthing journey. All right. So the next thing is intense exercise. All right. While moderate exercise is usually safe, avoid activities that carry a risk of falling or injury. So you don't want to involve yourself in exercises that will make you fall, my darling. No, no, a big no. When you fall, it affects the baby in your system no matter what. It affects the baby's development. All right. Now, the next thing that we all need to avoid, some of us don't see ourselves doing it, but we need to take note of them so that when we see ourselves in the middle of it, we'll know that this thing is happening to us. We need to get out of it. It's called stress. Stress. A lot of us, because we want to make our children have a better development, have a better life, we want to buy dresses for our children, do a lot of things, shopping, and a whole lot of things for our children. We find ourselves stressing out, working too hard, and doing a lot of things. It can also be emotional stress. It can be issues with our husbands, our partner. It can be issues with our family. We are carrying all these problems on our chest, and then it does not it does not help our mental health, and then it does not help our emotional health, and in turn it causes stress in our system. All right, so chronic stress can have negative effects on pregnancy. So finding ways to manage stress is important. Now, how do you manage stress? If you find yourself being too stressed, these are some of the things that you can do to manage stress. Okay, number one, you can sit down, have some pregnancy affirmations. I am strong. My baby is strong. I will birth my baby easily and painless. My baby will come out healthy and happy. Like do certain things to say certain affirmations that will remove your mind from stress. And then play cool music, okay? Music. Now, we have a lot of affirmations on my page. You can go to my page, you watch some of my videos. I have a lot of birthing and pregnancy affirmations that is going to help you relieve from stress. Now, we have several certain places that you can visit that will also help you to relieve stress. What are these places? You can go to the beaches where you can feel the cool breeze of the sea, listen to the wind blow. You can go to the zoo during your weekends. Take a time, some time off, and then do these activities, and it's actually gonna help you to relieve your body from stress. All right. Now, these are the other things that you need to do. Are off, so they're going to plug it in. So sorry about that. Sorry. Other things that you need to do. I've given you eight things that you need to avoid when you are pregnant in your first trimester. Now we are going to talk about the last but not the least. Okay, exposing yourself to certain chemicals. Unknowingly, we expose ourselves to certain chemicals. All right. He says, am I pregnant? No, I ain't pregnant. I have two beautiful babies. Just how old are you? Talk louder. 10. The younger one is 10 years, and then you 13, and then the older one is 13 years old. So I have two amazing, beautiful children, okay? But I am not pregnant. I am not pregnant. And amazingly, I'm not ready to get pregnant because, I need to take good care of my children. Okay. Fantastic. So I know what it is when it comes to pregnancy, the things that you need to do, the things that you don't have to do for you to have a successful pregnancy. Okay. Great, fantastic. So the last thing is to prevent yourself from certain chemical exposures. You see, sometimes we expose ourselves to certain chemicals, but we don't know. We don't know. What are some of the chemicals that we expose ourselves to? Number one, when we finish dressing up, okay, before we dress up, we smear ourselves with creams. Okay, we need to make sure that these creams does not contain certain chemicals that are harsh, because when they get to our system, they enters the bloodstream and then they have effect on our baby. So we want to be using natural products as possible when we are pregnant. And also on our hair, some ladies always go to the shop to use cream on the hair when they are pregnant. We need to take precautions when using certain creams on our hair. If possible, we need to keep our natural hair from 1 month to the ninth month of delivery when we are pregnant, to avoid anything entering our system to prevent us even from getting pregnant. Yes, some of these creams can even prevent us from getting pregnant, but we don't know. And if you are pregnant, it can also affect your baby. Now, some other harsh chemicals like spray, when we spray our bodies, some of these chemicals, we don't know the sources, but we use them in our system. We don't want to be using these harsh sprays or chemicals in our body in case some of these chemicals can affect our system. Okay, so you want to be very, very natural as possible. All right. Last but not the least, some insecticides that we spray in our homes. We don't want to be inhaling these insecticides because when it enters our system, it can be harmful to our body. So, in summary, you need to avoid exposure to harmful chemicals like pesticides, the cleaning product that you use to clean your room, and then also as they are very, very harmful to the developing fetus. So, in a nutshell, at least we need to stay away from these 8 things: alcohol, tobacco, certain foods like daily meat, medications, caffeine, hot tubs, intense exercises, stress, certain chemicals. So, if we are doing all these things, we are going to have a healthy pregnancy. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I really appreciate you. Now, I want to give some time for comments in the comment section. Leave your comments in the comment section, the things that we have discussed. What is your take about the things that we have discussed? If you have any questions you wanna ask me in the comment section so I can address it. We have about 3 minutes to go, so I'm giving 3 minutes for you to ask questions. I know a lot of us are very busy, so you don't want to waste most of our time. The next time we come here, we're going to be spending more than 30 minutes. We have spent 18 minutes now. So you can leave a comment in the comment section for me to address it. Let's go. Do we have Wednesday? Wednesday, are you still here? Kotai, are you still here? Tabel. If you are here, say hello to me. Say hi to me. If you are here, you wanna say hi. You wanna say hello. Okay. All right. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate you. You want to subscribe and put on your notification, because over here we talk about pregnancy and birth education. We educate pregnant women how to have a safe pregnancy and also have a safe delivery. So you want to put on your notification if you are a subscriber. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate you for how far you have brought me. I really, really appreciate you all. Without you over here, I wouldn't be here by now. So I would like to use this minute to appreciate you. Thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate. Thank you. So let's call it a day. I'll say bye-bye to you. Ciao. See you in my next video. Bye. So since today is my first time on live, how do I end this live? How do I end this live? I mean, I don't know how to end this live. I don't know how to end this live. Okay, so I have to tap on this, the times over there. Let me see. I'll type the times. Okay, I got it. Guys, thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye. See you in my next live, okay? Where we are going to discuss about what we need to do or the things we need to avoid in our second trimester of pregnancy, okay?